Mami kwa homa so term nominate Chairman Divine, Chairman 7 Judging come out. Chairman, good morning.
Good morning.
Now one point to say. Okay. And upon medical busa say and to say my original program and mo jumadi kesi amodi and to say.
Oh, okay. That's it. The chair will take for and one shuffle. Yes, on the pay 14th of October. Greater Accra Annual Delegates Conference.
That's right.
Constitution 928 and then 29. Every year, say share saying say party 4 na yembu ye ho akonta enia afia etwe mu no koye eni hye a eda ye nim a ye de ko afia wo ye nim na penso ye nhwenhwe if there are ways that we think say ye better me and improve say na ye see ye niama a beboa ye wa wonim say political parties there ye wo ho say ye juma awini elections.
That's
basically
right.
I have to make formal government na the abu Omanhene at this year yeah no ebeba so no pay 10 o'clock na chance wa wouldn't say no region by region so far. The information I have say a total of 10 regions aka 6 and then I don't get a cry different one na Becca 5 and only on the prayer Juma
okay, it's basso or himfa.
Teachers hall, not hall.
Okay.
A war regional coordinating council nature hoya.
Okay.
The place is ready in the Wukase. Ubia say to some friend ya probia.
And the delegates no more ever saying Amushia.
We are expecting a total number of about 800. Omuya consent executives, Omuya party no founders, Omuya in fact national officers on Subeba, MMDCs, newly confirmed ones, no Greater Accra in total you were 29. Yeah, to me I confirm 26. And 26 no, we are expecting all of them there and pay members of parliament in Subeba.
Okay.
Any CEOs your war party pension for your war. I want to believe say there'll be representation from the Jubilee House also.
Okay.
So far, no. This is how it is. Then of course the security, media, etc.
Okay. Chairman Divan Otua go home, Chairman 7. And I know Bernada One Obi Chuchin Komo, Ewa Senpai, Kosi say na. Which let's say near memu, Ekowie say, Ebimone on Yadri, Obi to say hopes in say, or boss say, Oka home be crown or Lusu, yeah. Titus Glover has come to your defense. And they 21 seats, Aka saying, na going forward. Meaning say elections can you assure them say obeji seats in back and answer the party no as it stands now mujina ye and answer wabeji atum say niema nko ye something say ufeli womo because you lost a lot of seats who ye no say chairman.
Thank you and thank you so much. We a higher Greater Accra na tizania mo amunim no. Managing the party in Greater Accra is much difficult than most of the other regions. The reason simply being said, ahano mafra sana mukano
obia wa happy
ente ya na ye huduma ye wo hano shedan ti say the bianca uko Ashanti region say one no anyakra mbia 70% omo beye the real Ashantis Asana omo free amanoni ni adi abefrafra uba for example me regional executive say gandang before na free region ye dudu wo executives of 17 or so no we are just about 4 let's just say 13 nyina omo free ba ye nyina ye tika basically what it means is that Greater Accra as a region belongs to everybody. And in Isano, who manage party no ha dynamics no yeah different kakra.
Okay.
Never not to change. 2016, I mean yeah dum. Kenya 21 seats out of the 34 seats. Traditionally, no, say there are seats I winning ya dia. Na mimi beba election no, me say considering seats I winning 2016 no, any the possibility of some of the seats me analysis to me who say ye ni I bet me winning no. I made a projection say you be winning 24 seats. Now 24 seats no was premised on the arrangement say you be protected 21 now you won.
I'm on the 3 account.
Fighting anya additional 3 other count 24. Correct. Now 2020 elections no big say high work Greater Accra happen. In fact the whole country, but Greater Accra had the worst impact. Any COVID no ukaipa primaries no echo almost about 4 or 5 months to election. Yewe na yedi so share so yedi registration so share so normally you call primary say as you expect no yana cracks by party no because we do cooperate cancel against ourselves ni adi ni normally no yamre you be kili cracks and so na general election that was denied out as a result of COVID assembly no echo kakra gidi na yedi registration so ekoba say at the end of the day no ya to me and healing ye na yedi call elections no that is just one of the reasons. The major problem that we face here is wow what you say your opposition are managing the party no na said that because about party talk final but it's no you work them no ya na ye kaina ya be ye binuma be ye ministers, some of them cabinet ministers ya di in just say protocol ni omo shadows na et but they get carried away to me you say no to me no extra be they are different from the party for near the et but ukata they don't want to listen. Very difficult. I was quite specific on some of them. Say, to me, I went all the way to report to, His Excellency the President, Chief of Staff, say, most of them didn't listen. Most of them didn't listen. And the Basano, say, party no ni who as a parliamentary candidate, no. Difference in Babu, to me, yet you boom, it simply means you are going to lose the election.
Chairman, Ebi Mukase, everything rises and falls on a leader. Oh, now you can before. And then, say, the box stops with you. And then 21 seats, no, the Manya ASA.
Okay, so mami
I say yeah the rest na jumantina me pese ye bo no papa
me aka sa no me ka sa me tell wo eyi
I mean impa metwase Mate
you understand unless you want to answer the questions yourself
but quickly boa me kakra see assist me say
well I want to believe that you understand how these things work.
Yes I do.
Nipa no osi ye say osi onye. Now, at that critical moment, I will call election. What would you do? You sack the person, you kill the person, you cannot do that one. And then one say, you try as hard. Yes, I take responsibility. That the boss comes with the leader. I agree perfectly. I'm not running away from that one. But you want to know what happened.
That's
why
right.
I'm taking the trouble to explain to you.
Okay.
So if at the end of the day, we know saying the choir, that will inform going forward what we must do. Because don't forget, I inherited them as members of parliament. That's different from if I were the chairman who led them into elections 2016 and that establishment of a leader and a followers relationship would have been there. And we constituted a special committee to be able to, mediate between the party and these parliamentary candidates who were also MPs at the time. And the committee was chaired by the Speaker of Parliament. So you can see the difficulty. Yes, I am. And at the end of the day, the speaker came back saying, "Say, from the committee brought us the report. Say, yeah, almost from one, they were not cooperating with the committee naturally. Wow, we expect then yeah, so I agree. We had 21 seats going into the election with a projection say 24. At the end of the day, we got rather 14. We lost 8 of the seats and we won 1 additional one from the NDC camp. Why? Because I won't say a difficult seat like Amasama that traditionally belongs to NDC. We won because we had a new candidate there. We had executives who were working and cooperating with the regional party. At the end of the day, we were not expected to win. We won it. And it is our situation currently.
Divine O2, I go home. Chama 7, all the best.
Thank you.
Okay. Mami, any komotiawa. Comrade Akamba, if I show me watching.
Asa, the child now, my main and free baby at Papa this year. So they won someone because they had a new candidate and a strategy. I agree with him that confusion set up and messed us up in Amasama. And I think the Amasama story will be told another time. And that is a borrowed seat. The MPP, we have loaned it to them for now, due to our own making.
Okay.
So I said it before, Emrana Pinta, a member of parliament for Timpani. I told him that it was due to our own mistakes. And Emma sa seat. I don't know. I think I said it in one of your sister stations, and it was captured on the news portals. And then Laura,
Cabo,
and also I said due to, but thank God, we're able to put up a certain strategy. Being on the ground from that time, moving in those 2 places, we're able to mend those. But in Amansaman, it was so difficult. People have taken a trend position.
Now, Monte.
I can assure him that it's further way going to go down.
Now, Obisubeka borrowed seats. There are certain areas are MPP so
I'm coming. In Okankwe Central, Okankwe North, West Iowa was also as a result of senior Mira constituency, and I asked myself in a particular constituency, why is it that for the past 28 years or 24 years, 25 years, we need a biome? When I went into the constituency, I saw that these are seats that we are actually supposed to win. Where Teresa Win is now an MP. I said, these are constituencies. So why did we be losing that seat? Senior. And I can assure you, by the time I got out of that constituency, when we put our plans together and put our home together, it will be difficult for the MPP to recapture that again. Okay. So that cannot be seen as borrowed seat.
Okay.
Now, in the Ashanti region, Mira areas be in Ashanti region. And in those areas, I was wondering why we keep losing. Yes, still, we lost those seats. There are particular seats traditionally, those seats are supposed to be our seats. Those seats should be our seats. But for some reason and our own negligence, we lose those seats. I can also assure you that soon, those seats
okay, I like that. Video be about Bontana, the former finance minister and as a former governor in the person of Yera, Dr. Kwabrandofo. Na Mebacho party no na sanction ya na and I say he's a party member and to also be to rally support of the youth so Monta NDC.
You see, and that may can baby. I'm sure, sir, Anka, if Dr. Comrade Dufour was informed, or if he had invited me as national organizer, I would have told him where the party has gone with the kind of advert that was run. It might not be wrong, it might not be right, because the party is doing a migration of our data. That's members of the party. We are doing a migration of it into a different system. What you are saying? There's a migration that we are doing into a different system. So it's happening in the various constituencies. I'm sure when Dr. Comrade Dufour go to his constituency, he will notice that his name has been migrated from the paper document. We are doing the paperless, from the register into a different system.
Okay.
And then the party is coming up with, we're going to have a constitutional review. So I'm a member of the constitutional review committee, a planning committee, that is looking at issues of the constitution and how to run our elections. So there's a possibility that after the review, some amendments might be made at the branch level.
Okay.
You understand?
That's yes,
this should happen. So some there might be proposals before the Constitutional Review Committee. This is the person that is qualified to be a branch member. This is the person that is qualified to be an executive. Do you understand? So until you are done with that, and until the migration that we are doing, that we will send people to the ground to go and audit the register. Now, Obi in count, now, Obi MDC, Wadani MPP, you are aware. So, we're going to wait there on kind of you at the branch level. The unit in Fimu, and now, as soon as Ebi said, you are baby, until he is no longer alive. The unit in and from free register, so that we can have a perfect register and know the data of our membership. Do you understand?
Yes, yeah.
So, internet say, if we run an advert, that is okay, people should go to the branches to go and register. Currently, there's no registration going on.
Not just, he's not in touch with the party. It's not say, oh no, and I'm baby any dear, but the old order has changed, making way for new, no, money in common to onim.
That's what I'm saying. I said, I'm the national organizer.
Tika was saying, Ben.
I'm sure that if he had invited me, that because he's a revered member of our party, he's a strong member of our party, he's a pillar of our party. In the Abia Nanka, Papa friend said, me ba won the thing, na brana me Pisau say, where has this party? I'm supposed to account to him.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
I'm supposed to account to the part to the members of the party. That's my responsibility because I put myself before to serve them. And this said Dr. Comrade Dufour at his level, not of Premier, not even an ordinary party person. So ordinary party person could have family person or I'm supposed to account to that person. Indeed, if Dr. Comrade Dufour invites me, he says, come. Where have we gotten to? This is what I want to do.
Now, me
Captain. Membership drive of the party constitution is run by the organizers department.
Okay, Captain. Now, Abba say about who you saying, and also what friend in Nakasa. Say, Bia, Papa, Adia, we ye, and can you so and so bravo, ye no, near ye no, and no, dear, any boy, brown in that train come over.
Sir, you wouldn't say, oh, yeah, Papa, can you want? Papa. Many the boss. I still regard him as my boss. I've worked under him. Mira Yawatinjan. Now, national organizer. He can attest to the way I served this party and what I did for the party, for victories to happen in the party.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes, yeah.
I was almost everywhere in this country, making sure that he succeeded as a national organizer. Until for me, I have explained it to him. And time I election say, Mira Yabatinjan played an important role. Who can say the people say adopt your branch?
Okay. Make I.
adoption of the branch. It is my baby.
Oh, okay.
It is my strategy. The campaign strategy. I chair the committee that designed the campaign strategy for the running meet, and then your friend is saying the flag bearer. Currently, the thank you tour is my baby that the party has accepted, and so that is how it also happened when we're doing the elections. Omanhene Yaw was part and parcel of it. Adopt your branch, he was asked to go and really look at it and develop a paper on it.
Okay.
I explained it to him. Say, if I could not reach Dr. Dufo, I haven't called him, but I know that Yaw is also very, very close to him.
So, okay.
All
right. Captain Joshua Kamba, Meda was here no pay, meaning so Jumadoso, Yamin Kampa.
No, Christian, I pay no Cafe.
Only about Jumama. Yaw, Ali, Bobo Gratas, no pay, Yene, a year, Amy Scientific Come, but I'll see a Kuja Soba. Na ye did some Komono, and said that your time didn't come on Sunday. Yanko,
a man for a endorsement in disguise. I could cost a man for endorsement. The pillar of the party, the one that
no, I don't think that's an endorsement. You cannot take away Kobnado for out of NDC, say he's not a pillar. Untuminka say he's a gallant, staunch member because a bad election 2020 krana quite chilabun say or the sike rem. Baby to say Drobonsuya. Omugo bro denchemi Ninuano virtually he sponsored so Bitmaka say he has a seat in parliament but he is not just
the word pillar na quiet to Butantimua.
No, but Akamba also knows the man's worth in the party. So he will not be a hypocrite and come and say, Kwabnado Fonyobia. No, and he's a national organizer. So he brings everybody on board.
I know Akamba is a strong organizer.
At the point in time, would be credentials, man, and now and yet, the Bian, your body back.
I don't see what to die and the boss. You are fire or what? Most of fire team and take you over from your bot.
Yes, and to what show respect.
Or take you over from Kofi Adams.
Kofi
Adams only take you over from your bot in Jana. We be different.
Omutu of our union now.
No, for Kumasi to only there. All
right, Ali Bobosumamina.
And then Ocean Pakani something baby.
Towas, you may do some common way. Messi could just remain
Assorted Limited. Hero Babies Food. A sweet brand. Cereals. Any jazz. Very juicy, sweetable. And Koredia a boawomo. Acquire one in ne. Eko Shabusminsia and Adriani a Hero Baby Foods. Inuani Emma Wading. Vitamins room. Minerals room. No preservatives. Sugar be 100%. No preservatives. Me patcho mo abani bi. Akorede aduane no a okaya de entem. E mani nyini ye ne bɔ ne ho ban. Ebusu ni immune system. Vitamins nyana wom. Eboa pa omega 3 and 6 ewom. Sa aduane no yi ewa aduanim wa bra akorede a. Akora no ho bɛyɛ dendenden wa bra yade bia emo no. Kopa Hero baby food bi to. Ewo Kumasi adum. Patazin Zogolin PZ. Your number is 0501 1509 12 0501 150912. Grace Gift Herbal Clinic and laboratory service. Yadia bene hawo a stroke, diabetes, hypertension, hepatitis A, B, C, D, E, typhoid fever, malaria, ulcer, peptic ulcer, prostate enlargement. Me patro ba wa wawie na pese woto ekatua me sema ni di mu a. Fako Grace Gift. Why am I fibroid na ha wa me patro he achi akwan ewo ashantemantemu ubehu yan ewo ohwim school junction barakese kwan ne so abuaka go fodua nso ye begawo goil filling station ena Accra Achimota Petroleum Bungalow ye ne Family Life International School ye opposite your number is 0246 518003 0246 518003 and 0244 126123 0244 126123. Korean Ginseng tea. A tea a wonumu a ebusu immune system enura wo ye adwumaden wobre ke se woda mpa so unya nka ba kentene wo ho na so moja na slow obubo Korean ginseng tea a obesore waka obey hot obey heat body no obesore gya na so na ba ye adwumaden eye tea a wonom a wo menye no na ebusu immune system e ma active da mu ni nyina me pa cho wutie mi a koto Korean ginseng tea bubobi abuhwe ni nyina mubobi ebo obrebo ho ban afen so ebusu immune system enye na ewo supermarket bia bekum bia enkan ha obenya bia to ewo Palace Mall Shop Kumasi Poku Trading Freddie Men's Herba obenya bi Takrade all pharmacy shop and Tema Evergreen Shop. Your number is 0247 06 1072 0247 06 1072 Korean ginseng tea. Multi Credit Savings and Loans Limited. Bank ya abayemba ebe boa yen amayeje na so wesi kasemu. Multi Credit di fruma ehye Bank of Ghana ase eti the Bank of Ghana e kan no na Multi Credit eye o se me mfa to anim se mu ye adwadifo munka mum adwadifo miensa enum enson enkono mumra niema mabehia o le beto no mo a ache kura no me fa ne se na fia be du baako aduonu baako ko 21 days na se 3 weeks pepepe na unsa aka wo behia no o mo che se mantam dun hia wo man mu nyina ba bia beko bia obehunu Multi Credit a branch your number is 0244176901 0244176901 Kessben University College ni ye degree HND diploma and a certificate you say kura de yakofa BA communication studies yaba etu tiemi a bomode na fa hurom bi behua de uwie Kessben University College ya we ni wawie kwa menkum ahua pon nyina the same adequate it me show ani de mu a say kura de yakofa certificate in media and communication studies yaba eno no abosome kakra bi na wawie wa ye slow learner kura no wa che kura e ya fe na wo so wawie school ye che radio any TV ho pempena wade nyina ye main campus wo kontena se bosom twemansiri mu ene wo Kumasi campus so e wo Kumasi adum ye ne Aseda house opposite your number is 0501 63 73 83 0501 63 73 83 Ultimate Fashion and Furniture City ye tonton tade any nkonya any furniture wedding dresses engagement dresses ye de kwa asode dinner dresses office wears suit blazers Italian shoes slippers designer outfit and many more about the furniture and so your living room set your bedroom set your wardrobes dinner set any afoforo pi and office so your furniture bit say cabinet swivel chairs Porsche and many more your commercial room your podium Hondon Krama no ebe meteris no your number is 0209 136 733 0209 126 733 Ultimate Fashion Furniture Series simply a touch of style. Blessing Alata Seminar Shower Gel. Alata Seminar seminar bi udware a boske no ho ban pa enye easy say fi be wura system ni mu obi wonu a otififire pa anopa udware wie yan fifire fiu me pa cho ubese wi nka efi redie nani na wash your body tolia eno ane Blessing Alata Seminar Shower Gel na make am fama wo eye cocoa extract ene yede aye ne yede lemon akutu agumu wa mo tuase akutu so de enka hu na no odwane nti yede afrafra ene yede asi woro mo na wo mia na wo scent na efiri mu ba na ko be scent na efiri mu ba no otum say yes semina we semina ni patuntum edi dware ni pakoko edi dware chocolate edi dware empo ena ensene e ba cho wutie be bomodene say ori bi be dware wo ba wo maame wo yere ukunu eno ya busua ye jeria edi dware na Blessing se men kan kire wo say the ombe say nyame ya adoma efiara a ebai ye morning show yiso ana edwumadi a ye nyina so e wo fidie mu ha ye be frɛ wo ne ye bisa wo kosen bia efa Kessben 92.9 ho utwa ya ye wa chede so nko de ma wo ebetumi entima ebetumi mobile phone ebetumi ne ma wo do pi ti de be na wonim efa Kessben 92.9 ho me pa cho koso mo fidi ne na ha na ye be che wade Blessing Alata Seminar se mi misa wo se when na Kessben morning show ehfo na wo so dwumadi be na ekoso fidie mu ha ehfa na Kessben 92.9 ye wo ye chia sen ye juso sen ye frequency e sen unim tina ade ato no koso across your fingers it will dware Blessing Alata Seminar no na wutie Kessben 92.9 na wutie ne ye pa ye bi so asem bia watimi eya no kopa bi to ye ne ye pa adwuma ayo ye ne ye bibie stores ne ni ma ye ton ye woto kra fa so nhyɛ danim Blessing say ya pampam store fa sikabotre na nkasa bere no na fa so mfaso no simple kora dware bi na nya so mfaso ya number ni upe bi etu akoton a fra yen 0543 142 788 0543 142 788 0543 142 788 blessing alata semina no shower je
I am a papa, and in papa, amen. Scientific. Hey, ya. Five, 6, 7, 9, 2.8. I was for your mamma in Makwaba view. You touch my dinner so Hanamo. I'm in my sheriff Aquaba. Sheriff born to say,
Yanko Pardon.
Bibi other day. Okay. You will the I'm person.
Yes, I'm paid him. Say, I'm so what Kai will rant to bring him.
Oh, those times in here, yes, some breaks. Those times, yes, you say, who didn't breaks is that? Near Freba could be a friendly snake. You start saying, no, you start saying, we just start saying, the back was a friend on Anyon. Oh, boy, that time, she has a backo. I'm up for said that could pepper, just that time, not a dancing competition. Yes, but I'm not telling him such a. Oh, yes, almost the end of you. That's no you. I know the only you stop. And name your nice style being here to be bad faster.
Oh, God.
Baby, what's up? Davis, Opoko and Son. O friend O Pika Bejoso.
Sanam Peno.
Me te won catch.
Michelle Minia. A jamu bank crane, Mummy Hunubia.
The son of the producer and DBB Jao.
Oh, just another Bobby H. Miaminia Baswa has it.
Aye, Unia was also. Aye, Yasam Kitchakra. A Kofo. The other day. Mammy, would you owe your brother with your feet to wait the Damonim? Mona Moko Akotanasia Quadrins are near my way home. Minim said they are more party. You will be shipping line. And NDC for so. Say na woka no asema beto we
didn't kai ma mencha yahwefo ne atiefo nyina na menkan tudwa for the first I say in etic Ghana has there has not been any proposal from anybody say we should legalize gay and lesbian marriages. No, nothing of that sort has come. Na menyini se bibisa habit mi aba because o shemra anaso o yemra o yema nipa na nipa dodo na akwa yema wo mo no omo no omumbu enye de o koye no so a then it's assumed said the o nyina no cost 90 and you know it must be set on record say obi am be entu just say o yesremu a sa gay ne lesbian in komo ay kokosu en kamunye ntumu bibisa amman betoja.
Okay.
Dia betoja ne say Sam George and a reverend and a MPs kakrebi almost na sentem nkofobi offices bi ne abi office kakra ne ayese enti no ye pese ye hemra na ye de ebra the promotion of such practices no
okay.
E Ghana. Na eno na omo de private member bill at the bar to parliament.
Okay.
Enti na say o TSC o yekoto aba ye behwe de MP bia beto aba na akọ. Si ye hemra enya abato enti sense ne a yekoto minister so aba ye 2 years or no ni sa anema no. Ana say ye ma obi ama ne nsa so say ogituma na say onyintumu. We take it line by line. Na Ghana no for a very long time, not private member bill, because one of the components are private member bill. I was trying to say, bill I would have to parliament, and for any financial burden to government. So the financial burden to government, then it has to come from the Attorney General's department through cabinet. It is the executive that proposes, because at the legislative level, we don't control budget. It's the executive that controls budget. And all of a sudden people think say among four are not expressing themselves on this matter, and as we be. For me say there's a single MP what Ghana obetimi akase ade no obegiatum ananso wonyintum, because that is not what is on the table. There hasn't been any attempt by any group and any members of parliament to try and legitimize gay and lesbian or Ghana. It is just the promoting of it. And as Sam George, any union kakrebi say, yen shemra se beya, ubia anchimi, eti seni nkaya betina machi, na me bekaso any anopedia mechia gay ni lesbian fo nyina matumra according to bill for fra at the parliament. So that for me is what the whole discussion is centered on. And one moment some punitive measures say so obibusa amra ne so a e wo se didn't go to prison. Who didn't go to prison e sikasem se bi obi prisoner or that prison no asudie da ban so say obema na aduane edi. Enti no it means that you are now committing the executive.
So there's going to be a financial
burden on the state. So it means that then now the whole proposal must go through the Attorney General's department for them to look at the bill line by line. Say, because you see, there's a strong chapter in our constitution, chapter 5, that talks about fundamental human rights of people.
Okay.
And you see, I'm not so happy say madam for be a gay and a lesbian. But we also must realize right from infancy, These people have lived with us. How do we also protect them? That for me should be one of the concerns. Yeah. And then, because I say we sorry, you know, OTSO, you could be those things, we should find a way of suppressing it. But there's no way. Obi do abetu jasi enji gay ni lesbian to mo me ya wansa metia say no na me de me sa kwasha say my jatum. It won't happen. But whilst doing that, no, we also must appreciate say obi aye nipa. Bible says for all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. And unto na Jesus Christ babe wuje obi ankwa no. Preach on. It is obi ya de na officer ye bonia. We need to find a nice way of handling it. Even omo ekun nipa kra no, we have a nicer way of handling them. A law say you need to prove beyond reasonable doubt. Say ampa say we di bone and as we kum nipa. So we all should be measured how we approach this matter. Like I've said, there's no way I'll accept it because my constituency I'm free. No? I'm a representative of the people. About 95% of my people are Christians and traditionalists. And you know, one more voice, you know, is what I should be speaking in Parliament. But whilst doing that, we also must make sure say any constitution to be almost any constitution embobra. So yenya botre enya fe na yesi o ye be hwe de amanfo beto abana ko ye be hwe de o be 2 years because aba ye law ye 2 years or no na yakoka say ebiye. What is important is say Ghana is a sovereign state. The people of Ghana, for that matter, you 24 religious leaders. There's been an attempt to pass a legislation about to suppress the promotion of such practices. And also, you make sure say ene yemra pono yidia you be jatu say be ya sa emma ene mehu ibia cartoon bia. You see, even the new Superman,
yeah, it's on.
Yes,
I put it on TV.
Yes, the new Superman,
maybe throw
and you see, when you cry the small, say, monitor, and sometimes you know, share and say Netflix, virtually all the movies that get attention, you know.
It has that.
Yes, it has that in it.
I'm
telling you.
Oko
YouTube. Now show Nema randomly.
Now
outside
series
Ghana. Series be brave.
Bema.
So there's a deliberate promotion of the practice, not in Ghana. But we are saying I call a seamless world. I mean, Obia ye di ope, yeti movie about US, courtesy internet. So that's here. And you know, whilst discussing all of this, how do we even stop that? And I pay my laptop, the iPad, my phone, and I'm putting certain checks on it just to ensure say there are certain websites that untuminko. First, but at the point, I realize every day I request. He wants to visit this site. He wants to do this. But I know, I've put in all those checks in there because of cartoon because in Kwaladi and when I say cartoons now
okay to the mama crying papa unim say
cartoons but then there's a subtle way of promoting it. So you see, it is not just about passing a law in Ghana's parliament, but it's about the religious leaders standing up to the occasion. I was here, we should find a way. I sorry them. We should find a way of preaching about it. We should find a way of preaching about it. Yeah, there are a lot of the laws on a year. Adani Imra. Nothing is being done about it. Tube Shemrano, but Nipano, Omu Wesika, they have influence, they have power. Omu yes are gay lesbian. So if how do you say you can stay in Ghana without watching Netflix or without watching YouTube? Or without visiting the internet, going on Facebook, going on Twitter.
And I'm saying Facebook call of 6 hours.
And Instagram, TikTok, Obi, no the flag, no rainbow flag, no, you don't have control over it. You cannot stop it. So it is something that is coming. And the target is the youth. University for SS for those are the targets. And no, you cannot pass a legislation to stop it. And then we are touting ourselves as say Twitter has come to Ghana because we say our system is so liberalized and that is why Twitter is setting up headquarters in Ghana. So we cannot be seen suppressing social media, content on social media, and people make claims to the Arabs. Yes, Oko Dubaya, WhatsApp call crowd by a crown, and they've banned Facebook. FaceTime, I want iPhone, so iPhone, I have built a mobile. Oh, Dubai, FaceTime, crying, but we cannot do same here in Ghana because it has been part of our practice. So, you know, in common we should find a way of educating the young people of this country on the practices. So you see, and that is why for me we should be moving away from the religious argument and even go into scientific argument. One more year, yes, sir, the rate at which Yaria is spreading amongst them is very, very high. And that is what we should be telling the youth. Medically. So we should get medical doctors. Kessben has say they will be educating the public on the effect of gayism, on the effect of lesbianism, even on their health. That is how you suppress it.
Proving beyond reasonable doubt that it is a government that is sensitive to the plight of Ghanaians. That is why a decision has been announced to suspend taxes on petroleum products, which will lead to the reduction of petrol and diesel. Nana Akufo-Addo is indeed a current president. Say a big no to LGBTQI activities in Ghana. Okay. And this one also says this morning, Abbas Amogobo of Finso, good morning. All the deals of this government are completely thievery. President Akufo-Addo must stop the self-seeking agenda and think about the ordinary voters. We are suffering too much. Okay. Hi, please. I'm Peter from Echiama from, and I belong to the Tiasi district. Our roads are not good and are bad to the extent that pregnant women are also suffering from bad roads. Please do something or say something about it for us. I'm Jemfua and I'm enjoying your show from Sunyani. Hello, Omanhene. Good morning. Please, I want to know how long it takes ECG for them to bring meters to various households. When payment has been done. I've been at a new place for 5 months now. The landlord has paid for the meter, but according to him, ECG keeps telling him the meter isn't ready. As a result of this, I will have to share with my co-tenant. In fact, you're doing a good job. I'm Kojo Entry from Koforidua Eastern Region. And this one also says, good morning, Omanhene. Greetings from Chronom. Please, I'm a teacher, trainee student, and government has failed to pay our allowances for the past 6 months. They've given us unfulfilled promises. Students having our outstation program now are really suffering with accommodation and food. Please let our plea be heard. Thank you. In Shaba Nelka, Ashama constituency, Ghanaians are not ready to practice homosexuality in Ghana. So those MPs who are willing to vote for that gay should forget about 2024 general elections. We are not going to joke at all. Okay. These another messages. The text line is 0550 567 0550 567 and the WhatsApp line is 0550 596 929. You can also send your message. Samuel Ama is on Facebook and say happy birthday to Ma Adoma of Bantama Parliament. Pensioner at Cocoa Board, age in grace and strength from your sister Ma Regina and family. Sir John from Ajoso say good morning Ghana. We are Ghanaians and we are proud of our culture. Musa Abattoir says majority of Ghanaians say we don't need LGBTQ plus in this country, but President Ado's lawyer Kutampa and his team are pushing the agenda down our throat. National Chief Imam has spoken. Hail Sarasi from God. So someone should tell Akutampa and his gangs that Ghanaians will never tolerate that satanic, devilish, and senseless LGBTQ plus right in Ghana. So he should go to another country with his gangs and practice all those things. Enoch, share mine, Achumakwa says so. Okay. Honorable Benjamin Aye. Now, bomb to say.
Yamiadumo.
Bibi aboko.
Yamiadum kakra.
Ya do ba dia se.
So who ye there?
Me ho ye pa. Ye hwe ni mu se nana foreign so ba be kan sa. Honorable Central Region bid no, are you still in?
Oh yes. We dinamu dende.
Ujem.
We dinamu dende. Se nyame ya dum na bre no so na party mpanyufo e ma kwanja na. Wo hu se mu nua be na ye hurasi.
Sao. Just say nya say wo be kan say consultation. Oh, it's on TV. Oh, that's a very nice picture. But you want to TV no tsunami here. That's a very, very nice one. Okay, now just already grow YouTube.
Say me flyers me who say be nampa.
Oh, it's nice. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Won fie kwa di mo so ho fe.
Sound. Da nyame ase.
Central Region say elections no delegates ne man kwa de akwawe. Akwawe ne kwa. They Ghana ha man de ohunya fa afi aba no. Na onye guys so I want to ma wo.
Sound. Oh, I see.
Counterpart.
I see.
So I say baby a man be tomorrow rolling say or your cocoa.
Oh yes, yes.
You won't feel your cocoa.
Fact. So the party would nyam now.
Yes,
you know.
Yes, it counts a lot. Okay, and pay to chinko mokakra. Omanhene Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. ECOWAS summit e koso de nsembia tuja. Ose wo fi se mra du se ebibrem ha ye to aba na ulusu a. Don't allow the pain to influence suspicion of cheating. It's say Emma okay cansem ni niema bi a wan hwe a wo de ohawba. Eno na ma obi sori a se ye cheat obi ti na cool. Eno na ma obi sori a bo se kebam ka bia membo no na etietia so. Emma pepe ye ntimi nedi. Osha abato ye kotu ye the former president Odincho. Na proba wabo nyina so no ne kasa no nyina no. Na nsen akra no akra no o se chese 1 million ballot papers and electoral commission print ya kodi wram enye omani ne da ho a wotie ni kasa nyina ne kofa do ayi ye kan say do or die e ba ye ne ho sem enti akwai say Omanhene kasa say se wulusu a eno nkyere say ye wia o but Omanhene so 2012 no so kan bi se ye wia no enti ne ye kan say was seeing lessons from it another day. Mammy Musa.
You mean I'm that's a mecha no tear for near her phone now. Excuse me. Well, election there. I said, Omanhene can election na Ulusua aya. Mako elections are Lusu pain, and Mako Bisu winning. Now winning so ed. But at the personal level, there. January before my coalition biano. Ye debate my bia na the can ye the ashenya mesa. Said the pay. The pen and yeho. It became the last first time I lose two elections. Near Buffy and I'm supporters here, Dimitri Buffy and Nibira who be soon in those countries. Now I say me quite show me reg. Now me remind you almost say and I'm refi say. Yeah, before about 50 last near bomb pie, saying I'm in near Chinemum, ne pen and yeho. It said, Nepe Ayawa Adintina Afi Mimi. So, but yes, I didn't pay answer the Dubia with the Yaw Kakra.
Okay.
But say, didn't she say, the Yamipe and Ayaho? No, no, nim the Yaman and my Yamawan Casanso there. I mean, you look forward and pay the brain. As human beings in the Yana High and say, ya and time Kai say, when a door, one door is shutter, another door opens. So enti yana yama ye ni eda ho di door na aye shut no achi. When you betumi ahwe ho saa me can be a bigger door kra abie e would that sound because exactly e ma won the bigger and perhaps better door na abie. Ti me ka mesre say this is at the personal level. Bia be fa ne saa nke beboa. So bompa ye se bibi nko this way. However, nyame pen na enye ho.
Okay.
Nti corner nyame pay ye ho wia. Then you go back to the same God. Yes, if this door is shut there, what is the way forward.
Okay.
We looking for the way forward now. So about watch a coin papa.
No,
Perhaps better than maybe where you were. No. What about political general so to say the so can yes. Election maybe home man be a lusu I mean tiasia other countries graduate to me day war near the adeba. In fact, they're peculiar to friend saying Ghana near Africa Nancy heard not Trump America. Say Koba say yeah one of these African countries near the adeba I'm sure saying to America.
Okay.
But in spite of the posture near the adina no when to me enter White House beyond 1 second time so you know. Why? Because systems, a year juma. Systems no year juma. Into koto abana system no a year juma institutions ni bibia a year juma. In the case of Trump, we say maybe about 10 minutes to sell time, but 1 hour to sell time, but so personal belongings in a man for the system a year if you White House or a day. What we say, I'm from Secra. Secret services for
Secret service I pack
agents now they are doing now pack on your man now the attention now to me say
debrief you
debrief you nipa 100 now say na attend to you I was akabe 2B or market nya do mo call the new president no na they man ya pack Air Force One or last flight do call is your ebefa wako we there now at that point no waka say minko anase bibisa you see that is what we should also learn. Ewo Africa and Ghana for that matter. Yema institutions ni nyedwuma. Started from elections. Say elections yana ye can see the electoral body no. Oye den nipa ba ko bi na be head. But again, oba Ghana ha na wo hwed the way a ye de no tie na. Difficult. Extremely difficult say individual be betumi assist because you are refining ade no over the period, Maakye elections ni bia. The days are now. Sabi obi say Benjamin bread. Na box no.
Opaque
box. That could be na yabu tumusum. Yedi bebe si ho mo a unim de wom. Yes mo nkoto bi mum. Others say balkwa na ye already filled with printed ballots and as whatever. You can't tell. O the answer wakoto bi egusu. Ye wi kran so a ye nkan wo hwa na wahu. The onya ya so ni na de akoba bi te ekọ ne yesi we nya si a uni any evidence bia the IDs are the to about to identify say this person uni or say una to me to abana na say ni kwa say untumi to no enu nyina hwema over the years no ya improve na be do this biometric section where are very difficult say obi card be kwa koto aba so to hear system now you're putting in place now, perhaps system be no foolproof and yet perfect there. And so at least improvement abema also you to start to believe in the system.
Okay.
Now you do stage you to abana you to no crown. Political party bia ni abre out you serious.
Why do you stress on that?
Because when I hear President Mahama former president ne nkofo na mabonten na mo tu mfuturo go mo nkofo n'ani a na eye me ya
ohun se mfuturo no mo tu go mani
of course that is why manage kese ba ko pa banana do amamwe eye free education no dia ba no saban for do na co school no nya nim die no be enlightened why ya hwe ya that will be the end of NDC
really
because otherwise we the last election supporters at home elections no yabo candidate back within so when you 6.6 something million votes yabo nanado be specific nanado din say when you 6.6 million votes plus b ni yabo Mahama 6.2 then you go for spontaneous say hey mama fa I mean I can mama fa results now you able bono 6.6 ni 6.2 how can a supporter of the 6.2 start shouting say they candidate afa Bible cracker for lack of knowledge my people perish because a man for the enlightened ni about 6.6 ni about 6.2 then wakoka say ni nipa no na aye besides media coverage course before electoral commission now cry by you know almost all the major media a year where now both pro MPP pro NDC obia yeah sort of coalition be results ye course at the national level before is in Ankasa in Bebano.
Now we have a similar
at the personal levels no enlightened class no be a baby no akoto abani isi official and that is a formality Mamre constitutional and also be announce results until that will be a chance of Babakan the finale. But to be our year enlightened, Kakrebi to follow figures no on the media airwaves near the adeno. Ni said the accuracy ni. This will be actually no to say how can you convince an enlightened mind to believe what you are saying? Apart from the propaganda value. For they say, oh, you're not down, hold on to them. So BCC into na year winning. Na sympathy be kakra emra. You can fool some of the people some of the time, but you can't fool all of them all the time.
That's Abraham Lincoln, huh?
Yes. So, one system no a year improved. To the sense ye kotwa bana, yes, nipana or ban. Ballot near diabana crown, ubia polling agent. That's a serious political party bia or polling agent or more inspect ballots near diabanina who say polling station A. I am free polling station A, a higher way. People say diaba a 100. Serial numbers are also a from A to Z. Ubia kipusa records. Time no so say yentwa bana. Amafo aba ubia be in line. Ubia agent ho. MPP for example, and I know say this in so here. Ubo say agents no e be 2 or 3 na ho no. Ba ku kita ono ani paper. Exercise book bi nipa ba ko ba wa take nipa mienu ba wa take nipa miensa ba wa take nti at the end of the day no ono anim say this polling station no nipa 100 and a beto aba. We didn't kind keep that record no at the private level.
That's right.
Nipa 100 na beto aba wa ha. Yes, ye to aba no officially nso wi a adaka transparent. Ye dia ba besi ho. Ye yi abayi nyina gu abonten ye bekan ewo petem obia ni tuam bi at that time na go beyond agents no kwa masses ye obi opeso hwe bia etum be hwe bi from afar na ya sate ya sorting out ya sort wa agent iti wa hu se ye de MPP die gu ha ye de CPP die gu ha ye de NDC die gu ha ne se bibi kofra your agent should be able to see it. Say bia me MPP ni me vote no ye de kwa to NDC die mu a also we agent no to me eden ehu it ye sort ni nyina wie so a they rejected no ye yi eno so agu nchen ye wi a ya kan ba ku 1 2 3 4 nyina ye kan nyina no obi ani tuamu hwe
enti nwiemu ntumi ba
ye wi a ya tro enti na me say comfort na there can be a but the system na wo ho no so monitor
difficult.
Yes monitor you ni abre na we agents name monitor ya ya kan 1 2 3 4 owie no ye say MPP anya 50.
Okay
ye wi ya kan this form so dey almost anya 30. Ye the rejected ayi na so beka ho a number of votes cast no or say ye the same as wo privately the Maakye ye no the dance is nipa 100 in the buy ballot so abadi mu so ye 100 which means
Honorable Mami Titia Wabina, Director of Elections for the NDC in the person of Honorable Elvis Afriankra wa humano so. Honorable Elvis Afriankra me moache eba Kessben media.
Yo minia be ma mejo so mechia moni motiefo nyina.
Na umpom to say.
Ya me adom me woneta.
Dibia edadi yedoba de ase. Omampanin dada eko apro na enra wona woda omase no de tudwa se Electoral Commission printe enkrata 1 million bia. Se mama mani na ho na che se eno kra na mko hu ye nti munim dodo kra no mo ede akwa mo hunu ye. Enti no the president is calling for a neutral body for electoral reforms. Omampani Nana Danko Kufuado so kasawo ECOWAS summit ekoso say ulusu aba don't allow pain of losing election to influence suspicion of cheating. Anope yeju adwen kire won semi ho.
Yo
me da wasi bebre say sabio obia betini akyerɛ na adwen ɛwɔ abato emu nsɛm emu na mmom no ne ehia ne sɛ nea ɔka no enyinasoɔ bɛn na ɛwɔ nti evidence bɛn na ɛwɔ hɔ a ɛkyerɛ sɛ saa nsɛm na president Mahama kan no ɛyɛ no kura na sɛ nyɛ no kura ne di kan no anytime bia sɛ yɛkɔ akɔyɛ printing a political parties no ɛtete ɔmo nkurɔfoɔ as agents na yɛde ɔmo akɔ printing houses hɔ na ansa ne yɛbɛhyɛ aseɛ no electoral commission ɛde data no ɛbɛma the various political parties ne yɛhu sɛ printing say na ɔbɛyɛ because printing deɛ kyekyɛ ebi a one printing house ɛyɛ ebi a 2 regions 3 regions nti wonim number of ballots a each of them print no na ɛbɛyɛ nyinasoɔ na wode akyɛke for the first time we just a home assemble that and that mensa ni easy for the first time yɛkɔ printing houses ɔmo mfa data ne ma yɛ ɔmo afa ma yɛ ɔmo si yɛnkɔ printing house ne yɛnkɔ bisa yɛkɔ printing house na printing house na sɛ de bia easy no na ɛde ɛma mo nti yɛn deɛ yɛne mu ni ɛnyɛ yi bia nso ɛno nso yɛ no korɛ because yɛne easy ni contract yɛne printing houses ni contract easy no na ɔmo ne ɛyi printing houses no ɛwɔ contract nti ɛno ɛyɛ ma ɔbɛka kora yɛyɛ ho press conference.
That's right.
And I shall say, yeah, monitor printing no. Now, yeah, monitor printing no. And you only say you print we are. Now, for your packet, a ballot thing na ya record. Ya record and near summer. Ya the pop, maybe as Ashanti region, near the Ashanti region. Air column. Remember various political party agents, account, a cocoa. Now almost I check is okay. Ballot papers is saying a printing house no at dispatching. And Ababi drew. It drew a mobile kind in the presence of political party agents near a recorder. A recorder is okay. Near Mosendi and near Saka. Now and also a recorder. Into a year. Now the printing house no. Omo will be a friend of certificate of disposal. Next is a ballot they are printing or so say a printer. Ebi ohana asɛ kakra na se print ma ne bro so kakra eto party we are they are carry no na in the presence of the agents no na shred the machine be shred atiti ni nyina mu
okay
no ya na fe yakwa no na printing house no ama a certificate of disposal na say ya print ya de na wie na ye de akọ the destination na ne akɛkyerɛ nyina no ya hye no enti ya disposal of bibia Sana one of the printing houses are no more printing Ashanti region. You know more a year share I could do Ashanti region the feedback by and my certificate of disposal. And on measure date also I'm saying my 11th November or so.
Okay.
You know Nyamin Chadie one of the constituencies or it could do constituency no. And almost check and almost say PNC candidate no. Nymphonia and ballot the solo. A different from Nymphonia on Wankasa SN coin. Ya swapo. And the next I will see about back to that printing house no. Now you're printing only that constituency ballots.
Okay.
You're printing here. You're back no. Our party agency in a buy. I buy our printing house no. And I agency say I'm on TNT. Almost say and then do a packet near with brown paper. Balloons here packet in brown paper. They bring the sumo. Now each a brown paper piano. 550 said it is sumo which me a kind and do go pee. And I agent no koko bisa na patron na me kan nyina no ye wo video evidence me no ka say we are send the amount and no koko bisa say before then no one person say bio china na akwa ka echi no record here and no bisa ye say na paper si egu if in a free a dealing. Now, if you want to papa, so supervisor no your bar, and I'll say a year for runoff. No, I say, I'm not runoff, say, you're 2 baby, and a better way I for runoff, because you're 2 baby, 2 parties need decano, and no near runoff. And I feel, or better than that, I feel quite basa. And for every printing house, on your electoral commission officer or responsible. And your friend say, if I could be here, no, you will say, not a printed ballot papers for Ashanti region, because it's not printed house, now Ashanti region. Now you're kind of, now you're almost over 1 million ballot papers. Some countries say the way you're packing, each one be a to kind, what's this here? Almost over 1 million ballot papers. And you say, now we there, everybody saying, you know, and you're printing, and you're printing, you're packing, and you're taking record, and you're sending to Ashanti region. Now, Ashanti region for also a check here, no my feedback, say, Bibia, and what, and I'm my certificate of disposal, and only. It's about the same after certificate of disposal. You're sharing a kaina shedding, with you feeling that ever, not the electoral commission. You need be, and you know, basa. It's also some mobile kaya. Yeah, press conference. Yeah, they told that. And you see, I'm peninsula. And then also, yes, a good trucks move. And I had the call colleague and Puano and in with the supervision of National Investigation Bureau. That's Atania from BNI.
That's right.
And security. Niamike Yinano a video so. And on the ground now, baby, a question no. And a press conference or and also we have all the videos. It's way idea is here. And no, yet me, and wait, your intelligence similar things happen war Greater Accra. It's my deputy Daniel Amate. I'm going to call various police stations. Many of them are called police stations. But there were about 10 constituencies I identify. The Jokuku can be cruel. Le Jokuku cruel. Ladadekoto Kolekorote, Ablekuma Central, Okankwe North and South. But 10 constituencies. Yakuhu Bedu no more people say you print ballots now. You provision for 5% extra per polling station.
That's right.
And just the polling station had the 5% account in case of say ballot Nikosaya. Now you come here the CCC only 5% for constituency, 5% for constituency, and more than 5% for polling station. It's not quite big. But in spite of that, we give ballot papers, a bush at 20,000, 15,000, 18,000, and also your own video. And you call police station to police station, and you call chase all those ballots in the presence of the police, and also your own video evidence. And on the day of the election, Ashanti region, now printed ballot papers with EC stamp, validation stamp, and also printed for the Nado. We are Kessben, Ashanti region. You know this matter.
That's right. I don't know if it's a free.
And a baby crammy, you could say, alarm ni boy and opano, a baby no more could ballot papers all over the place. It's way and near you who like Mama can say. How many of those ballots managed to enter the ballot box?
Okay.
It's way of facts, would mean disputing.
Honorable, then what it means is this 2020 elections, now NDC as a party, now we are very, very vigilant. You monitored across. And and they say, Ebase, Masuya Kase, Electoral Commission, we are burning my MPPR. We have a doubt because the one kind actually say you were very watchful, and I'm a boy.
Mr. Sir, yes, we were very, very watchful. But Maakye ballots, our printing house, our Ashanti region.
Okay.
Near you, and you to me, they destroyed.
Yes, Muji say beat me Jane a reb.
Me pa to bebreo. Nia ekopi wa Ashanti region aye che nkrofo. Ene nia ewi eche ye hu si agije bi wo all of other if we in about it. But also to say.
Matwase.
Let's say in spite of your vigilance no. E ho no ye ntimi ehu. What I say. The fact is that after you 1 million it means stop here. No now after that on election day, you check for you must be so Google baby thousands next in spite of that no a bit me fair. But that's what I say.
Okay, fantastic.
United States of America, Israel, or more advanced systems there. And so, comfort me back no, and I'm a buana.
No crap.
It's the fact to say, you're super vigilant, and ultimately me 1 million, and ultimately me who there are war various police stations across, and no check and not possible say it be should be me after home. Now, my add something very serious and significant also happened that. Say on memo as I can marry Juma Kasa election Kabana, Mami Jemen Sakrananka, she has questions to answer. Anything you will be a friend from 8 A, B, and C. And know that you're friend the pig sheet, and only results declaration form.
That's right.
Now results declaration form, no part be over, and on the chest, and if I don't say, and a two about with the BVD. Nipa dodo say ena to aba manual eno no eboa ema say ye to aba ni wi a me say honorable or ti o minim ni bi nche
Honorable Ben Aye.
Honorable Ben Aye.
That's right.
No o cheche mu e kwan a ye kan aba no a ye cheni ni o kan na no kre na ansa na obitimi aye sa adu ni no na e wo say sheet now in front of ballot accounting. And was there Bebia Nipadudua on the BVT at Wabano. I was so to me record. Now almost 1 month for BVT. Sa ballot accounting. And no now to see it me just okay. Yeah, police station way Nipa aha 9 and a combat to Waba. Out of that aha 9 Nipa there Amiensa and use BVT. And away a manual. Now to what check it. Say Nipadudua and two about either BVD and manual. Only Nipa a ballot say what ballot people and the same one. It is a friend ballot accounting. Electoral Commission and the draft echo parliament say a from 8 say na your panel. You get special voting here. And I even say, special voting forms now issue here. Forms and this is parliament. And emergency meeting, that national street will be chief of staff will be the chief of staff can say, hey, I mean your men out there some Babadana. Sadly way away between I say about you in Nigeria forms a pioneer. Parliament the cast here and or see you at in Chobaya before the elections. A day before the elections, Obaya, your call final review meeting, or say a Mrinchi, or it's me and or the stamp. We introduce stamp. Stamp no introduce you and the next year, best stamp space, I just say, on the ballot accounting. Meanwhile, I can one day, I may have to have. Is that the time I over the castle on control of you? As a look at our wish to say, we didn't Kuku.
Okay.
And yes, okay. Stamp on or the other bar, your best. Yeah, 2 are very, meanwhile, don't forget to say, Sa original BVD now. Omode call parliament, and no one in a sort of training. Officers,
okay.
I don't see. And also information I have you training agents. There were evidence, solid evidence there. And Juna and Sana the election. And some of us are more friend officers say say that I have stamping to say more ammonia. And I have 2 are very pink sheet audit. You will say over there 3 to 4 million votes when carried the actual number. of that pink sheet no one either say stamp ni bi ni so say stamp ni so I just say what do you mean determine who say the padudo say na call by manual and now by if you go back the sa next say obi ka ballot papers ni bi guma but so what masio the only way we be who say e try gum and say nipa ombeto aba no ebia nipa say use biometric BVD nipa say use manual etrosisi a now akan number of ballots are one ballot box no so any so that here and no number answer na sort na honorable ayeka no and no aba so that here na say no ni wa what you mean and who said millions of the places no last company ni so there were also places stamp no was so but ya feeling and there were also places a sign say yes stamp into the instruction was said you freely I sign presiding officer on sign nina all those categories are all it's like said and no e be quite Emma obi ebetimi manipulate.
All right.
So these are facts you know concrete evidence with videos.
Thank you very much. Okay, let me welcome Nana Fori. Nana, a point to say.
Yavinadum.
Bibi Aboko.
Yavinadum.
Yadobadia say PPP.
Yeah, sorry.
Chairman.
PPP or there, yeah, sorry.
PPP, I just say.
Yeah, sorry.
Ma sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Yes, to them is sorry. Them is sorry.
I don't worry.
Minya incoming MPP Central Region MPP chairman. There was difference in ideology. We were difference in approach or the but as a person, Honorable I are a powerful guy, or a good guy.
Oh yeah,
or a good guy. I wish him luck in his campaign.
I'm saying what Elvis? A quick one. Now, Mr. Mingman and Aquanyana, Yanshe. About Tony. Your democracy BBR. The bottom line, PPP. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Your power into that. At the end of the day, to capture power.
Yes.
NPP capture power. It's a do home command. I don't know the key tenant to our democracy at the age. Maminche, what Elvis? As some Kenya could be say, Kululu Kwabatoni. It's a man penny that they can't. More behind in Simone.
Mema PPP chairman Nana Fori Akwaba. Tino ko bia me di na chi no. Monsieur Fino. The only thing I mention Fino how to lose elections.
So they mention how to cheat. So I can win.
And this also NDC for. Elvis bachelor tricks.
Them two people. Why am there table tennis?
Or the some
forward smash. Backward smash.
Elvis bachelor tricks. I do ya bemunina. The backfire pet. Now you said the other person knew him. Even now to NDC phone. Look, honestly, we knew Elvis. So a nice gentleman. So do I hear to say the babu mu awarded the no? Nyankopon di two iPhone. Obana so that a handsome near the other one here no be that down. The became young here no tea. One more near Nahua, a war no that down oko. While her mini Elvis gentleman, handsome guy to say no bananka or that one he amonia Nahua. The became Yabba so the Mitchell. However, it's some more cane and a toughen and say or justify why NDC should keep him in power. As director of elections, now we move now Koso, Molusu Poto, resource Cramon to Miancolity and Banco Supreme Court. Now director of elections. Now flow after the event. Now all you have to say is what Minue Bekan ya. Say corporate body BR and Chaos sign firing letter immediately. Near fire. Ye inedi.
How?
Now some Bekan massa. Or they're just an ordinary person be or THC be an independent minded person on your political cried DHR. He was just justifying so but cost what transfer as whoever he is in NDC. Sure, what the tea story no mean call one story no class with you. Yeah, printing at the printing again agents echo meboa. it's your political party or nyabrea. You man there, and as you police there, printing house 24/7. Director of Elections, you allowed the printing, to print extra papers. Now we're here for. We cannot work here for. Not necessarily say he must be there in person because he cannot be everything. But as the boss, your people must be there 24/7. Where were they? Nasa printing to extra printing. Simple true. To me, course so. Yes, you print good baby in your time class and packaging 500 to say don't work ya ni bibia the good baby. Now we're here for. But even that, who cares? So big cry now fake one and answer what print extra near the other cry now. Again, where it matters is the polling station. And I'm to me man in such say, and I are they saying say. You know, na extra votes be at me abeka votes ne wadaka ne kind munana. Continue make can say you can't get in the open. It doesn't matter the paperwork na ya dinyina onipa na utraining ye mo serious or ti hono independently what me record say nipa 100 pe and be to aba no. Ye be to aba no so no serial numbers e ballot no what taking now so down who say ballot number AZ code 111 to 1150 and about this polling station. The ballot account in there, okay, no, we are signing now checking. I'll be now verify and a ballot now you can't, you know, so no, Nina conform with these numbers now more registered before the elections now. It is a way, you know, now paper, what you're saying, 100 and about 2 abano. You can't ballot account in there, say papers, no, ballots no way in now, so you're more than 100 or less than that, and that's if you say, you have a right to raise a protest there, complaint forms there. And now BBC SCC at the polling station. Tina for example, because the elections are won at the polling station. Hey, who bet me are printing millions? Said you okay. Bet me are if you are printing whatever you want, but how it enters into the box of the polling station is what matters. The polling stations need the anuswa. Said okay, friends say PCC. Obia sign. Who agent law hono will go to ISIS biometric one okay and I can justify why he should remain in office. Because you in ballot account, you know, we nipa na check bibia or we say yes, ballot papers 100 na baha, nipa say na true ye, they are get say bibia you okay na or say I okay ma agree, ma sign. MPP ni assign, PPP for assign, will be assign part at the polling station. You are ye dia call constituency coalition centers. So it is again we serious as I used to do. Before me, I can do coalition center, constituency coalition center no crown. I'm one resource now. Because a polling station, constituency no, polling station 100 no more. No nipa back or that place ni na. You carry 1, 2, 3, 4 and the crowd the communication at the room. 1, 2, 3. We na was sending message no dia breme at me center ma establishing. It with SL they are in place these days. Ya kika shame wa me who say menya this vote, na me ma print copy of me media private one. Na fe media calculation center na me kotwen the A4 there beba, ECD beba. Ono so ba no say I am free polling station A. Result say na call ana obiaya munya mo pia na munya mo apne. All the parties obi apne. Obo bibia na difference no any media me kita no mu a I will say me to raise the question right there. Nti yakikani nyina boom at the constituency level ni wie ni yesi MPP candidate ni nya 100 NDC ni nya 10 na CPP PPP nya 3 ho so again obia agents ho and here's a case NDC for me yet say in fact Kumasi Ashanti okay omo do omo lawyers na kukudam for pa so ayi the friends of mami former attorney general Betty Mori Dusu no nya de ade nyina kokugu ho omo na kwesen sansa anyoma nyina tie kekani nyina bom wie na constituency resource no ya call it yes okay we nya say what question I raise it there opasi ya san account be out to me raising it there oye ye nyina wi a obi asan so obi akọ no fie
the bottom line is it's not possible say obi to maybe one
it is all free from the constituency no this time or the one step establishing between the regional coalition centers
and the national
na about national at these points ni nyina on crop for eti fane said the honor person nani block kokosue extra ballots na obi print here no as a gatekeeper
so she no
as a the fane say where hu pa as a gatekeeper no at what point and detective say extra ballots ni bi atumi abewura do you have any evidence to that effect? If no, dear, but you did bonny pon.
I mean, call it.
You did bonny pon. A game of politics. It will be a ya sacrificing no cray, said the President Mahama, a kind. It may be a can kuntumpo kakra near the no cray kakra no the frafra. That is NDC for you. A band PPDI in Drum kuntumpo.
Okay,
it's immediately from the say, Oko election now we near. See, it may build the system ni your cost you improve no. And as a we need the system I accept is be used for the elections now. We need so be it. So be it. Wait for another time.
Wait for another time. No worry, also mamintio.
Me me da se bebre. Say ye te ye nua mo ebien ya. Bro for Kessben no one my facticities. Yes, no one might will transform as to how the process to go. But it take when you are at the end of the day, you know, Bibi Kocho or election processes. Bibi Nkoye. Na ebaz no Nkoye. When you Emra or the power Dama Electoral Commission. The one for guidelines to elections and conducting of elections in the BPI 2 minutes or so once. In a Supreme Court ruling, or catch a hour day. We have to be vigilant at the police station.
That's right.
Into that ruling alone will put us at odds with each other.
Yeah.
And in some CC. Na nkofu paper won na enyama yeyew na back in the days bullet boxes nkofu page na the question gym na agina. It's because your system no we have on your correct system. The person tasked with the power the electoral commission. Unya nyama bebre why there we should have polling agents. Onunkupunpo doesn't make sense. Any developed nation, ye make one, ye pede ye to them one, ye strength in one home, pulling agencies is what. Echo through a process. The vote echo baby. The thing is collated, is announced. We have never, but how can you say that?
Because when
you're part of the human family. And I for Boakye offering democracy. And Boakye na yakofana offering democracy. The tenets of democracy, institutions of states giving mandate to superintend their watershed issues, we should allow them to do their work.
Okay.
And we should rather, as political parties, put pressure on the electoral commission to improve the processes and the systems. And something like polling agents, which therefore should be archaic, or mundane, or baby is not anywhere in the world. Ina yako boro no, yemboro in ye. Minya, the year 2000, Dr. Indum ne campaign wo KE. Onya 15,000. Then the winner, 15,300 or something. Collation center. Kanya, all of a sudden, we ma Kanya call fwing. Boxes a yewe. By the time Enyama yenyi buy your hondo no, that would be 300 plus votes. That mean. The year 2004, me a campaign manager. Okay. Your village be our friend a Kafu disease. Na Kafu disease no. There 100% NDC. Say 1 vote anko NDC with them community they were sheni pakro.
Our community, no.
Our community. When the water about what one they look for the person.
All right.
Nah.
Not for your signal. Me now. Me come run up in your brema. Why? Me pass see. I said. Obapa nana ya jantua. Now what to say? Very good. CBB muti say.
Bibi aboko.
Eko ye
Pa.
Imode. Okay. But say amanyokuo bi church on krata bi LGBT anti-gay bill no more support. Which will be ana? Ana munya ntro mo de.
We almost ni me chairman kasai.
But who say ebi mu akọ church on krata.
There be de nya ntro.
Munya mfa mo de.
Ye be hia Yawada.
Ye
central committee. They say bibia and just a wuji constitution say we say we a policy direction.
That's right.
It be a policy direction na e fa amanyosem ne Ghana for ho no. Ye kotena se ne to adwene e wo central committee and the highest body.
And you know smacks no na man for who fa yi.
Oh, we say dey many new an fa no so what.
I say refusing to grow. No ya. Na me dey ade bi to TV nim so hu ya.
Ba cho man hwe.
Bon fan to so
be ameti on TV.
About wo dey wo say wo be hwe wo fie wo nim so wo hwe Superman. Na yire ye be ma.
They say we dey nka yo ba na be ma na on ne.
Me ma mienu.
Jesus Christ.
Na what brochire what to kwan bebre. This thing now coming to even cartoons.
Debbie. Ye nyina yesu so say a Superman near kind near share cartoons in the comics and the enkola ne kan. But those days Superman comics ni
very good.
We dey en fa.
59 I'm afraid Dr. Daya Banayafa na kafu didi pa yenya 50% don't forget true you renew 2004 it's been your card ye winning bibi dano your history of winning ata say
it's the okay now
it's ye winning but the system now you study no yeah who there we for problem or holiday the electoral commission are reneged on what mandate and what that political parties the political parties I wanna it was a man be vigilant raise an issue now fill the forms uncle magistrate or uncle we have given the power they have given the power to the political parties they're running the election process on the ground and it's not correct because the constitution the power Political Parties Act, the power that has been given to the Electoral Commission, that is why when you go and you meet with IPAC, you take decisions or you say something, they say it's not binding on them. And it's not binding on them because the law gives them the power. They know what the Electoral Commission, and they are not using it because the reason I'm saying they are not using it in there, they can set up a system. Our system no. On here, honorable IA to be policing the polling, so that we can have confidence in the Electoral Commission, the way what elections and adjudicating the process. Enough confidence in the electoral. Why is it that when MPP is in power, the Electoral Commission is okay? When NDC is in power, the Electoral Commission is okay. Why being or there what answer to me now why they have these suspicions? Because the mandate, is the Electoral Commission. And we should empower, we should all a dream be there. A crime be a boa. The Electoral Commission, what autonomy, what Gina, now what put in transparent processes are yet to me snap fear, cut the annual. Buy or boy in the BBI correct, See, look at how expensive politics has become. Mijina Futu twice. Your polling station numbers, will move from 76 to about 114 or something. Each of the polling stations, are then a minimum of 2.
Okay.
With others will supervise even the 2. Or there during the election, or they did Ejiban, other come on Anopa, Irabil, and you mean.
And yes, our opponent to be feeding.
What's your mono? Stipend. I want to know what they are right. I say salary for the day.
So, Tia.
What chabo? So, we be 100 CDs. Them 2 people or 3 people near 300 CDs per polling station times 114 polling stations. And Sana 114 times 3, the number of meals are able provided for them. And Sana vehicle logistical movements Naja or the Okwado. And they say, election, or a Esikafo or election. It belongs to Esikafo. Say, a teacher. Na isun daye de e wo bibia pe de ko sumoman na e ko contester uyafo say am pejete pa in this democratic dispensation ya wo Ghana anum no forget it here just asma me can just the structure or the structure keke for the day of election 114 times 3 100 times 3 times 114. 300 times 114. On here, vehicles.
Kessben FM 92.9.
Phone credits because ekade won fa azimbe. Obi ka cho de on kutayam. To Android phone. Ne wetu me twa picture. No send am awan kasa.
Because man data.
Then man phone man data. No other things in there. It is the nature of politics. Na year corner the Mesa year corner Jack. Or you're too expensive. It cuts out the average man and woman from serving the nation.
And the ma parties na spring up no. Omuntumi nya hoden wura mu na na.
Look, one casa they will laugh at you. In young ones and I, then why? And what won't copy whiskey, then why? Or a strong man game, or this. Now, be 50s. Now, they are all top up, now 100, you do 100, no be account at 150. Internal party politics crap out today. Yeah. Now, I could do general election. Why do or die? And the do or die mentality now, yeah. And your political structure also, or a winner takes all. Say MPP will win election presidential. Over 4,000, 5,000 appointments. The power of the president per our constitution, or more than the Ayatollah in other countries. Or you're absolute. Or you're absolute.
Yes. Ayatollah
the president of the Republic of Ghana, or you're so powerful. The seating arrangements in parliament on the term. The president's men sit in the front. Who born you? If you're not the president's man, you are sitting in the front. Until all the ministers, they come and sit in the front. The president's men. So the power of the executive now, or legislature now, he even has overriding powers. And then the constitution also say 50+1 of his ministers must come from the legislature. We have another madness. And most of the people now were 2 positions, were conflicted. Now, Parliament will supervise powers over many of the agencies. Right. Now, many of these parliamentarians are also on the boards of those agencies. How do you have supervisory? And your system now with the Electoral Commission in America may point to all these things out to show there. Your system of governance and your constitutional boy, there's something wrong with it. Now, you change the blueprint now. Look, Every day you come and talk about elections and we'll see you keep having those discussions. But at the root cause, the 1992 constitution, they appease a dictator. And we had to give, he wanted power. If you are saying that you're pushing me into democracy, I don't want to give up my power. And they appease a dictator.
And he's no
in the Fourth Republic, was from 1992 to now. Why are we still doing the same thing? And the issues now, say you're raising.
So it calls for the constitution to be looked at.
Progressive People's Party, from the inception of the party, you were 10-point agenda or guide the ABB. You go for book kakaka or friend the manifesto. They never do anything in that book anyway. Yeah, can the fundamental things are obey change? I want to say, I'm a footballer. Say yet today, more jacket will be more or a gun near obo ball outside near chasing. Acquire or ball. I'm a gunner, man. And so the constitution, or bar a bars Ghanaians are. For survival reasons, wakwaji paper will be no crude, boy a Ghanaian from holding certain public offices, contesting president.
So be a footballer there,
footballer
or you could do our citizens or whatever.
Cry, you bet your BBN, a friend, your number president, na your crocrona, uja for brand bob. Obi one NASA.
No,
Ghana nasa or wadjen kesibi when you experience it or the ba not the ba or man no kwa. The constitution bars these people from holding offices, a certain kind of offices.
Unless they deny or they denounce.
It doesn't make sense. As a nation, in Malinta way that particular law, the dictator, not Ghana Fubebra will fight against him. No. They were in exile. And what the maybe show to stop those people who were in exile
to
come back to compete against him. And so there we are not normal. But up to now,
the Adamusa can they cry two more. And they cry BP and this is court.
What's our issues? It doesn't make sense. We fight against ourselves, and the blueprint. Oh, I'm a businessman. And anytime you have a business, you have the company's code regulations as a guide. Mm-hmm. Then you do your developmental plan for the business, short term, medium, long term. Then it guides you in decision making. Mm. The blueprint for Ghana's development is the constitution. And to say there are issues in the constitution now, obey skew with development. Electing of MMDCs. One of the 10-point agenda of the Progressive People's Party. You do so close, then it fizzled out because of Article 55 and the fight over partisan or non-partisan. Who cares? Let the power go to the people. DC is now, say the parties, what the clause actually say, that if you become a DC, you can't contest to become an MP. Because those times, the DC, opposition, to be. Do you know why opposition? Because the DC is even better off than the MPO. But the reason why he positions himself, because he controls the budget at that level with his presiding members. MPO, even budget no control. But the security of tenure. Security of tenure.
Because I bind it to me in time.
From his bungalow to the office, he can get a call. My friend, just get out of there, go home. You have finished with you. The security of tenure. And to Okoha, he's working against his MP to try and get the seat. There's a flaw in our constitution that needs to be fixed. When it's fixed, I guarantee you that many MPs will opt to become DCs. And then the flaw that says 50+1 should come from Parliament, almost will correct that. The MPs, many of them will be fighting to become DCs.
All right.
So the issue with the electoral matter, we must link it to your constitution and the mandate the electoral commission. Because you see, when you identify the party A or party B to be the problem, you are lost. You are just pawns in the game. the system has set you against yourselves. You keep fighting each other over needless. The fight should not be the physical fights that happen on the ground. It's the fight of ideology. It's the fight of a strategy that you think there it will bring development to the people at the fastest possible time, and you follow that ideology. But we don't even talk about ideology. If you ask the common party foot soldier, the ideology of the party, they don't know. They don't know. So what does that tell you? There's a herd mentality. And I want us to get to a point that, look, we must love ourselves. Or the policies must be reflective. It must be policies of love. Because until there, as a people, as Africa, when we say black man can do for self, African is capable of doing for self, what do you think that means? Or you're so loaded there in terms of civilization. Africans started civilization. Kemetic Egypt, black people, we started civilization. Astronomy, astrology, mathematics, science, and everything started from you and I. People that have pigmentation like you and I. And if we did this, there has been a break in that, the fact that we are the original people and we are the original thinkers and we are the creators, we have become followers. Until we move ourselves out of that darkness, this is my brother. But because we have ideological differences, does not mean that he's not my brother. Okay. He's a bona fide good person that you must look at the people, and so that we have.
Honorable Ben, I am wrap you up in the next 3 minutes now.
Well, I'm saying, many chairman, to a large extent, especially. So, what team were coming this elections, no.
But there's a sad news. Former aviation minister Kofi Ada.
Yes.
He's kicked the bucket.